As we know, patch 14.8 is bringing some exciting meta changes to TFT Set 11. Today, we're diving into one of the meta contenders featuring the Invoker Dragonlord comp. In order to sustain this competitive game, we have to adapt to the evolving meta. This comp thrives on the Invoker trait complemented by Dragonlord synergy. The Dragonlord trait received a slight nerf, but the stun effect remains equally valuable. We will be having Lilia as our main carry, who received a significant spell damage buff. Now, let's examine the build layout. This will be our final board with 6 invokers, featuring Lilia as our main carry, with Azir as the secondary carry option. For the tank, we have Annie, and the 4 Dragonlords synergizes well with this comp. We also have some other variations of playing 4 invokers with 4 Dragonlords. There's always more possibility and flexibility with available emblems and items. Let's break down everything you need to know about this comp with reference to one of my gameplay. The game started off with the Prismatic Prelude portal, and for the first augment, I picked Tiniest Titan and Econ as well as Health Regan augment. Now, let us discuss the game plan. So, when to play this comp? If you see invoker augments or emblems, if you get a copy of Lilia or Annie early, if you get a copy of Azir during the carousel or early on level 7. What is important to do while playing this comp? Try to get into level 8 early and reroll for core 4 cost units, for which pick at least one econ-based augment. On emblem choices, go for Invoker and Dragonlord emblems. Let's see early game strategy. There are a few strong openings in this set. Make sure to be on an early win streak. Play around the mythic board and have Kog'Maw as the item holder for Lilia. Be at level 4 at 2-to-1 round. In the mid-game, add units like Diana and Elune. Nico will be the item holder for Annie. These are just suggestions as our focus is on level 8 or 9 boards. We can play the same 6 invokers board at level 8 and add Rockin at level 9 to get 4 Dragonlords. Or else, we can opt for Udyr and Wukong in the later stages instead of Elune and Kog'Maw. Let's get back into the gameplay. I got a duelist ghostly opener to play in this game. My first encounter was Teemo offering an additional augment reroll. As we got an HP Regan augment, I went on a losing streak. Early on, I crafted a Nashor's Tooth. Then I crafted a Spear of Shojin. For the second augment, I opted for the Portable Forge, through which I picked the new artifact item, Lich Bane. Once I got Elune, I made her the item holder. In the 4-to-1 round, I moved to level 7. For the third augment, I picked the new Recruit. Other augments like Healing Orbs, Tiny Titans, Silver Spoon, Invoker Crest, Mana Shield, Magic Wand, and Unleashed Arcana are all great choices. If we are on a losing streak, then other econ-based augments are also great options. After the augment selection, I moved to level 8 and rolled for my core units. I got Lilia and Annie. After winning a round, I got an early Azir. The new artifact item wasn't great on Lilia, thus I gave it to Azir. Then I made a Nashor's Tooth to complete Azir's items. As we touched upon the topic, let's discuss itemization strategy. Our main carry Lilia can have items such as Spear of Shojin, Rabadon's Deathcap, Jeweled Gauntlet, Giant Slayer, and Nashor's Tooth. If we have more AP items, then Azir can be the secondary carry with items such as Static Shiv, Spear of Shojin, Nashor's Tooth, Jeweled Gauntlet, and Rabadon's Deathcap. In case we have other items such as Bloodthirster and Titan's Resolve, they can be given to Udyr or Wukong or Lee Sin. Still, remember, Titan's Resolve is nerfed in this patch. And coming to the tank items, Annie will be the primary tank with ideal items such as Warmog's Armor, Gargoyle Stoneplate, Dragon's Claw, Bramble Vest, Redemption, and Ionic Spark. Excessive tank items go on Diana. Now, let us get back into the gameplay. After a few rounds, I moved to level 9 and rerolled to complete my final board. My Annie became a 2-star and I made Azir a 2-star using a champion duplicator. Once I got the Udyr, my final board was completed. After a loss in a close encounter against an Aurelia opponent, I got into the top 4. Look at the giant Galio being wrecked by our comp. And again the Aurelia comp won against me. Still, Lilia was dealing massive damage. Wait! What just happened? The opponent maxed out the Aurelia. Thus I managed to get only into the top 2. It is all about flexibility in the final stages along with positioning separating us from an average player. This Exodia comp gave us a comfortable top 4, proving this to be a good asset for rank climbers. That brings us to the end of this video. This comp will be dominating the meta in this patch for sure. Hope you have learned something new, and do try it out and let us know in the comments. For more gameplay analysis, subscribe to our channel, Item Swap.